released from complexity, and he said, "I will play CS for anyone, anywhere." He just wants to play. It doesn't matter if he has to travel, if he has to be away from home. It doesn't matter. But it's been, especially in this COVID era, people have had to be in Europe for an extremely long time. It's been difficult to go back and forth. It's been difficult to go back and forth, and they've been stuck out here. And I think that's led to some unhappiness on some of the players. We saw certain players taking breaks and so on. And I thought, hey, with a break, maybe you come back refreshed. But if it's more of the same, which it is, because not much has changed, then perhaps they're back in an unhappy place. But we begin. Vitality will be on the T side to start with on Inferno. It's the CT side, sorry.
And it's a great side for them to start off on. We'll see if EG can kind of get that early control, though. They'll be against 2 players here, moving into this A-bomb site. With that said, though, Vitality are on an information gathering investigation towards the banana position. So they're going to get the back of this push, and they're already going to be sandwiching this one.
Well, Apex with 2 kills so far. Kyojin's going to say hello, and that one will be shut down very quickly. I don't like the stats when EG lose pistols. Looking at their matches, I don't like the stats when EG win pistols either. But this is the worst of the 2 to start off with on this first map.
Yeah. And, we saw again previously when, Vitality were playing that, slow start for sure. But at the same time, when they do get going, they are looking good. And, this is going to help them get going more quickly because, they get the success of the pistol. If they're going to be against full Glocks here. It's hard to see this round converted by EG. So as long as Vitality keep things within acceptable losses, they're going to be able to begin to dictate the way that this map is played. Ooh, big nade. Lots of chip damage there. Oh my god, even more. And there we go. They're all going to fall.
Well, that's unfortunate. Again, especially on Inferno, in rare cases, we'll see an ecoing team just run into a Molotov to limit the loss bonus. They get maimed by 2 grenades and then killed by an SMG for some pretty juicy kill bonus, rather. For Vitality, so that didn't really work out for EG. Most unfortunate, which gives some nice bonus money to at least 1 player of Vitality. But the AK-47s will be out in round number 3. No strangers to Inferno, no matter how much they may have practiced EG. I wonder if Vitality will be looking to counterplay old demos of EG or simply play their own game.
Nice double nade there. It's going to do chip damage to Obo and MICHU, who both get sprayed down by Apex. So that's a nasty 1-2 punch from Vitality. And immediately on the first proper gun round for EG, they've only got 3 players left, and they haven't even begun the default. They haven't even begun to get map control. We've got Brehze in apartments, and now EG are finally starting to investigate towards Banana. But at this point, you kind of have to take some big individual risks to try to open up the map, and maybe CeRq can do that up Banana, or maybe Brehze can be the one towards top mid. But look at Vitality. They know they just have to play passive. They don't have to take risks.
Yeah, I'm sure once EG come in for the full buy, assuming they lose this round, they will be... I would like to see them contesting Banana with utility early on. It's very important. Very important on Inferno. I wish we'd seen some interviews from them before this major had started. Although,
EG?
Yeah, although like some of the snippets I've seen from different teams are like the general positive stuff. Oh yeah, we feel like we're doing better and so on, and then they just get smashed in the next game. So it doesn't really tell the whole story. We have a potential wrap now as EG make their way towards B, but Apex has the off angle, false sense of security. Brehze stuck with the bomb, and there'll be no bomb plants in round number 3. CeRq creeping at the front of B now. The MP9 up close. That's going to be a nice upgrade. So Vitality only lose 1 player, get more MP9 kills, and take 2 AKs away into round number 4.
3.
3, excuse me.
3 AKs, yeah. So it's a terrible start.
I did wonder if we would see double figures down.
There it is.
And here we are. Here we are.
Yeah, it's a really difficult one. And the thing is that this really needs to be the map that EG win. Because I can't imagine going into Vertigo that they're going to be better than on Inferno. But, oh. Getting the nades in there. That's not going to get the kill that they were looking for, but Apex does get put down to 43 points of health.
One notable thing we saw from EG in the last game we commentated of theirs was Brehze's deagle.
Yeah.
That was the main thing we could take away from that, and he has a deagle here, so we'll see if he can have some consistency with those headshots. Again, it has been hard for players. The dry peaks coming through from evil geniuses, and they'll mostly be falling to the floor. Stanislaw in the apartment, he has the bomb. But Vitality have superior weaponry, superior angles.
Ooh, only 2 players have kills so far for EG.
Yeah, 4 rounds, and the CTs have died twice. That's fantastic for their money. That gives them a full buy in the hole.
It does indeed. Well, my 3-0 is feeling good right now for hole 0-3. I'm sure many people have that pick. It's maybe the only easy pick. Or only one that feels easy.
I did my best to mess up my 0-3, but I did go BG in the end.
Yeah.
Because it was the only thing, it made the most sense. You couldn't really argue against anything because of the lack of data.
Yeah.
And hey, previous majors, right? Plenty of previous majors, you'll see.
Oh no.
You'll have a feeling like, oh, I think this team will do better than what we've seen, and you'll be right. But that hasn't really been the case in the examples we've seen at this major so far.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate. EG lose CeRq very early on to just some nades. And they're working their default, but top banana control is with the Vitality. Vitality still have eyes on top mid. Will get smoked off now though. Around 1 minute left in the round for a plant, and EG in that spot where they can decide where they go. But without that top banana control, this is going to be somewhat telegraphed. Vitality already rotating players to assist the A defense.
Yeah, definitely a lack of respect. Vitality will be telling EG, you need to give us a reason to respect you. Stanislaw holding the angle for the rotation with the bomb, and he will fail with the duel, lose the bomb as well. So while long is being taken, the bomb needs to be taken by EG. And that clock is ticking 40 seconds as MICHU goes alone with, he's alone with 12 HP, collecting the bomb. He's been allowed to do so, you could argue, by misutaaa. In the meantime, EG are trying to rescue things elsewhere. And they give themselves a chance now. The bomb can make its way to the site as we have the CT's top mid.
Yeah, really good pick onto shox on site. But these players are really weak here for EG. Apex are not aware of library, and he's going to go down. misutaaa could make this hurt at least. He's able to get another couple pickups, and the money's really good. So you almost, I feel like it's worth going for the frags here because the money's so good for Vitality and it's so poor for EG. But misutaaa will give it up and to keep the AK.
Obo's hunting, but it does not make sense to hunt.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
He's got $600.
Yeah, it's not worth.
Vitality have won 4 rounds in a row, and they've got minimal kills so far. So I feel like secure your own economy here is what makes sense. Right now, it's EG who needs to weather the storm. And, you know, they are the ones who are less likely to win rounds. Team versus team and being on the T side. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And that was a very dicey round for them. Let's not forget. MICHU with 12 HP to rescue the bomb in mid with no position when they know there's essentially a CT on T ramp.
Yeah. I mean, misutaaa also, you know, could have been worse. misutaaa could have actually thrown a molly onto it. He had a molly. He had the ability to line that up with safely, and he could have made that a lot worse for them. But are they able to prevent... Ooh, that's a good shot from CeRq, just right through the smoke, has the lineups. But yeah, they've got to find a way to convert this round so that they don't get wrecked on the economy, and that's a great start. And they're starting to go for that A split, sorry. Oh my god, Kyojin's absolutely ruined.
Did he not hear that, or...?
Uh-oh, that's the bomb.
Well, this is looking more promising for EG now. I don't know if he didn't hear that or just didn't expect him to jump out of the balcony without a flash. I don't think there was a flash there. I think he just jumped out.
Yeah, he did. He did just jump out. Yeah, just popped out. Very fast timing. And it was perfect. Caught Kyojin off guard completely. So that was really well done. And, you know, it's really scary when the bomb was out there in the open and you got ZywOo on the other end with an AWP. But I don't think he didn't quite register the angle that the players were still sitting in apartments or on the balcony. But yeah, you know, we've set the stage in terms of where EG are, and you know, it really is. And now it's the case that they need to prove, you know, where prove their worth effectively. You know, prove that the narrative that exists currently that we've described, that is, you know, not correct, and that they can change the narrative with their performance. And so it's good to see that they get off to a better start here. It was looking really bad the first few rounds. Oh my god.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this series is not a done deal. It should be, but it isn't. Because let's not forget, we wouldn't expect Vitality to be in this 0-2 in the first place.
That's very true.
So don't think this is in the bag just yet. Utility damage looking pretty good at present, but they are heading towards eco Vitality if EG can keep these rounds up.
Yeah. Good stuff here for Vitality early on, managing to get the kill on MICHU. So actually, you know, with the whiff on top mid, is able to evade getting traded, or taken down, that is. And we get EG with that presence top banana now. So they've cleared top banana. They've created sort of a window of time where Vitality won't have information on banana, but they may soon make an information play to confirm what's happening or not. And so EG have created themselves some space in the mid round to go towards the A site. But Vitality do have 3 players here. ZywOo's playing library, and we've got a pit set up otherwise. So Vitality should be pretty strong here still. Starting to work their way in through Porch now. All through Porch pretty much. And again, the setup is pretty good. Kyojin not able to hit the shots though, but shox certainly will. ZywOo helping out the effort as well, but still, CeRq in the 1 versus 2, getting the bomb planted. And he's going to have to reposition there, unable to get that plant down in time. Oh, it's very difficult. He's going to commit to it now, and this is the moment for Vitality to start moving in together. CeRq gets beyond the angle. They may expect him on the side still. What an angle there from CeRq. What a beautiful reset. Can he find the finish? Absolutely looking like he can here, and he will. CeRq finishes the job and clutches the round for EG.
That was looking pretty scary, and it's starting to look a little scary for Vitality, actually. They still have some money to buy, but this is not going as smoothly as they might have liked. And Evil Genius is that you just don't know how far they can go, how deep they can go. But they managed to make it work again on the A bomb side. And they've strung 3 rounds together now. CeRq makes his way towards 5 kills. So there will be a pause from the side of Vitality at present.
That's good. That's good to see. I mean, you know, this is the thing that was weird about the Astralis game, is I don't think Astralis called any timeouts. Am I correct? I'm pretty sure there was no timeouts called by Astralis when they were getting bodied by Heroic. And given that Zonic is such an integral part of the team and he wasn't able to speak or even pat his players on the back, it's surprising that if that is the case, that they didn't have even a single timeout called, that is the reality. Like, that just tells me that there's a lot of problems over there. But, you know, we get Vitality, you know, calling the timeout pretty quick, and again, it is looking like a slower start for Vitality.
Vitality losing 14-16 to Virtus Pro.
That was the game, yeah, against Virtus Pro. I forgot who it was.
12-16 to Heroic. Evil Genius is losing 6-16 to FaZe and 2-16 to Copenhagen Flames.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
All teams which have been performing reasonably well.
Yeah.
So Vitality will make a change, which will be a second AWP coming out. They will not be content with about half the rounds on their CT side so far. Shot lines them up. MICHU and Obo are gone. 5v3, that's a good start for round 8.
Oh, I was going to say the double ops is the French special. It was the shox Kenny S, but now it's the shox ZywOo. It's hard to upgrade from Kenny S, but they found a way. Although, to be fair to Kenny, I don't know that you can upgrade from Kenny. I think it's just a difference.
It's too late now. You said it, Dan. You can't take it back.
I did. I'm sorry, Kenny.
Trying to weasel out of it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if EG can weasel out of this position. They're really in a difficult spot. And again, you know, sometimes you just have to figure out, okay, well, what is the best thing that we can do? Just getting some economic damage would be huge. Look at the money for Vitality. They don't have anything in the bank. So removing weapons here is very valuable, even if EG cannot win the round. So how can they find a way to kill some players?
Yeah, they're really trying to bait a peak from Vitality, but there's no need. shox with 4 kills now in this round. You know he's creeping for the 5th, and there it is. shox with the AWP ACE, starts with 2, finishes off the other 3 as well. A perfect round for Vitality.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, shox. That's what you want to see shox delivering at Majors. Ah, shox is just such an iconic player, and it's great to see him off to a good start here with the AWP no less. And again, you know, this was something that old G2 lineup used to do.
Baby.
With shox and Kenny. They would go to these double orbs on Inferno, and they're pretty known for it. And it could have, I think, as mixed results. You know, in fairness, was really how it would work out. But it's difficult to play against. If you pull this out for a few rounds, it's hard to adjust to for some teams.
So CeRq peaked, in case you missed that. CeRq peaked from the pit, swung out, and shox got his 6th kill in a row. That is a great response so far from Vitality. For those of you in Go TV, maybe watch shox. He's having a good time.
Uh-oh. It's good coverage from him, misutaaa, keeping ZywOo alive. MICHU knows not to challenge further without the flash. And they're going to reset into a top mid play, I believe.
Chunks from that HE grenade will leave MICHU with 22 HP, who looks to show some more presence in that banana position. Meanwhile, shox has been popped on long. His run has come to an end for the time being. Apex with some laboured shots. Getting 1 kill, seeing the final 2 and 3 actually. 2 of the final 3, there we go, tongue-tied today. ZywOo will take one of them out, leaving Stanislaw and MICHU quite tagged up. Stanislaw's been seen with the bomb in CT spawn, and Kyojin will keep eyes on that.
Oh, nice. Very nice from Kyojin.
Yeah, more careful with his positioning now. Let's not forget that last round versus Virtus.pro when they were on the comeback.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, good shot from Kyojin. It's also worth mentioning, I thought that the rotation going for the move through CT spawn was quite interesting, because obviously we have the info as the spectators that the players don't, but you know, there was so much pressure on B from EG that it pulled 3 players to the B site, and then EG see the like passive positioning from on the A site, and they still go towards B, even though they had only 1 player to deal with on the site. So there's quite a misread of the round there, which I don't think is that common. So that's unfortunate. I think going to A, they probably would win that round, but they're still in a pretty good place right now. 3 rounds. The eco flash through the smoke. Oh, this is dangerous, James.
It is indeed, as rifles can be collected by evil geniuses. They still need to make their way towards the site. They're just about doing that. shox will be blind for a time. ZywOo would say he could throw a HE towards the default bomb plant spot, and he will do that, but it's a different bomb plant. Obo's alive.
Yeah, they have to try to find a way to get kills here. They're just going to commit to, they're committing to the site hold. They don't have space to move. And now it's Obo against the world, and Kyojin is going to just stride in and take everybody down. So good stuff there from the young player Kyojin. And that's going to be good for the 7-3 now.
Yeah, that will be helpful for Vitality, stabilizing after that flurry of rounds from evil geniuses and looking to rebuild their economy. Speaking of which, that bomb plant will certainly help evil geniuses get those full grenades through. 4 AK-47s to make it 5 on road. MICHU with just 1 kill now. Will be looking for a second one in round 11. Good average of kills on the Vitality side. Everybody's turned up for them immediately. And we'll see them head towards Banana early now. But there are 3 players here for Vitality. A lot of utility for evil geniuses. How far are they pushing? Maybe further than we first expected. 2 fast kills from Brehze. Apex, they will try to hold some map control, but they've got to surely make a play elsewhere. In the flames, Brehze not having any of this. We know he can go nuclear, and this round he certainly has.
Yeah, brilliant stuff there from EG, converting that early win on Banana to the round win. I actually thought that Apex, if he wins that fight, that first fight against Brehze standing in the Molotov, he's done it there. He would have delayed enough for his teammates to be able to rotate to help out. So huge entry frags, as you say, from Brehze. And yeah, there's Brehze rounds, right? There's like certain rounds where Brehze will win the round for you, and then that's it was similar. I think that was the same thing on Dust too. You know, when you mentioned that game before that we casted a couple days ago, where Brehze was basically the only success for the team.
Yeah, that was not as notable as we've seen already. Fourth round for Evil Geniuses. Now, there's just about money for Vitality. So there's a lot of opportunity for EG to, let's say, get a good score from this half if they can do significant damage in this round. 3 rounds behind Vitality at present, who are starting to get a better score on their CT side, but this is the opportunity for Evil Geniuses to put a plug in that flow. Full util for Vitality as well. AWP is out for ZywOo. shox deploying early grenades from CT spawn towards that mid position a little deeper, but ZywOo will be deleted by CeRq immediately towards the B bomb site. Flashbangs are on point as well, and Brehze is activated once again. Almost a mirror of the previous round. Apex trying to stop Brehze. This time he will, but there's CeRq on the way as well. Molotovs towards that new box. That's a great burst from Apex, though, somehow single-handedly holding down the B bomb site, leaving Stan and Obo alone.
Oh, that's unbelievable from Apex. And they're going to have to run it towards the A site here, but Kyojin is still anchoring this pit position, and I believe he understands what's going on. He's heard, I think he's heard some kind of sound cue, and of course he understands the nades coming through now, and he's expectant of the balcony pop, and can he stay alive? Can he get any damage? And oh, he actually takes down one. That's a huge win. 1v2 now for Stan, and both Vitality players coming through. Oh, he's actually going ahead of the play here, walking into the smoke. He's got time. But there goes the smoke, finds the one. He's savage, Stan going all the way, but shox will keep hold of the round for Vitality.
Yeah, the lack of bomb plant will be okay for EG. They've got a full buy regardless. Vitality will take a timeout. So they've got some maths to do. That was a very expensive round for them. Even though they won the round, for example, Misutaa's got 3,400. ZywOo with 4,000. So there may be some difficulty here. 3 rounds remain in this half, and they can have a brief conversation about what they'll do with the rest of this half.
It does seem like, you know, ZywOo's getting exploited. He's actually missing his shots, and EG are doing a good job at kind of barraging that top banana position to get those edges there. And we can see that they saw the success that they're having around that area, and they just rinse and repeat. So if not for Apex getting that crazy 3K, EG absolutely win that last round. I mean, look at these kills. I mean, they're all labored. This second kill I was surprised in because his opponent CeRq had the advantage, but then that last one's also like just even more insane from Apex. So back on the AWP, but this time he's playing halls. So here's the mix-up on the CT defense.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful from Brehze. The transfer, he is the key for Evil Geniuses. 5v3. And there's a chance for 7 rounds in this half with these 2 kills. That is the implication. Big flashbang, but shox will try and do his best. Throwing a flash towards short, avoided by Obo. But Apex is here to help, to hold down that shox's position. Using the distraction to try and change position. Going for the swing though, and MICHU will deny him. And there's nothing much for misutaaa to do here, as Evil Geniuses surely move to 5 rounds.
ZywOo's getting kind of owned. You know, Brehze is just finding him and just destroying him every round. I mean, the apartment setup there, I mean, we might get the replay. I'm sure we'll get the replay of the 2K from Brehze. And we'll be able to, like, you know, really look at that and just see how... It felt like Vitality had a pretty huge advantage there. And Brehze yet again.
Brehze in the AK, the wide swings, baby.
Brehze is the wrecking ball.
Yeah, he's come in ready today. And this is looking scary again. You just need to win the right rounds on this T side to really set the CTs back, and he's certainly done that. Their money's in the bin.
It's the rounds in which the rounds that EG have won have been when they've, you know, when ZywOo's trying to play that top banana position and they just run him down. And then it seems like Brehze just decided to go halls one round until I was there, and he just owns them both with a spray down. That's so insane. And as you say, the kills happen so fast. Vitality don't have time to really get position, and the round is almost over from that point. So really well played by Brehze there. What a beast.
He's got all of 8 kills, but the impacts of these kills have been absolutely devastating. And Vitality are enforced by territories. ZywOo got $1,400 for that round. Minimum loss bonus in the absolute dustbin. Brehze will get his bell rung, but he's alive.
The only rifle in misutaaa's hands, because that's why they're making the early play. They need to get damage in very early. He was close too. He was so close. Brehze, no less, down to 10 HP. So that's an important player to get rid of. Oh, nice shot from shox. shoxy having a great game so far as well. And that's the kill that they needed. And now things get a bit desperate. misutaaa might find a timing here around middle. This is very tense. misutaaa, it's all on his shoulders. If he gets kills here, this devastating for EG. The trade comes through from Brehze, but again, he's on 10 HP. He's barely standing. Can they find a way to finish this round, EG?
Yeah, they're going to A the long way, it looks like, and that's buying time for the rotation, which could be their undoing. Brehze is in boiler with an AWP, and there are 2 players flanking the remainder towards long. And look how much time they've allowed the CTs to rotate, and they've just been so slow about it with the numbers advantage as far as the A side's being concerned. CeRq planting in the corner now. Still one rifle. And let's not forget, these Vitality players, this is a force buy. They've got Kevlar as well. Apex will get the information on the last man. CeRq finds the one versus ZywOo now. And it's going to be another round for Vitality. They had 1 rifle coming into this one. They've turned it around and found number 9.
Oh my god. CeRq is just, he's in the Matrix, James. He will look so good for that. The players on EG are so good.
They're dead now, Dan.
I know he's dead. But he's really good at Counter-Strike. I mean, they've got so many good players on that team. That's what's so heartbreaking about the current narrative around EG. It's just that they have amazing players. And we'll see now another little bit of drone action. So also is high 5. All right, fair enough. Weapon of choice, the big green. 14 kills, 0 assists. shoxy shoots to kill.
That was an opportunity missed for Evil Geniuses for sure. I think 7 rounds in the T side would have been fantastic for them, but now the best they can do is 6. Obo's turn to start moving through the apartments. See if he's got any fancy wall bangs in his repertoire. Oh, speaking of which, of course it's Brehze with a double dink through the wall.
The old bolts lurk smoke. Threatening the top mid take, but look how ready Vitality are. They want to win the round here. Right now, right here on top mid. Kyojin. Oh, that's beautiful. ZywOo gets the kill. Kyojin's position still good.
The bomb's by the tree on Banana. And more players will head there. I do miss the old Inferno where you could boost into the tree. The trees.
Climbing trees is nice.
40 seconds now. misutaaa and Apex on the A bomb side. Apex high fragging half for him so far, but more is required to defend this. The M4A4 out for misutaaa. MICHU drops stand with the bomb, not for long. Vitality now, 3 versus 2. That's a crucial AWP shot missed out. ZywOo trying to land the flick. Meanwhile, the bomb's hoping to rotate towards the A bomb site. Kyojin's got to be careful. He knows what's happening. The Molotov, the bomb's still on Banana, slowing down now with 14 seconds. The bomb's bottom mid. CeRq racing towards the A bomb site where 2 CTs remain, and it's not going to happen. 10 rounds for Vitality at halftime. A late rotation failed by Evil Geniuses. Not quite complexity very games.
Not quite. That's it's a good attempt though. I mean, ultimately, all things considered, it's a good half for EG. You know, they managed to get rounds to work with. And going on to the CT side, you know, you could argue that things might be a little bit easier for them. And the players like Brehze and CeRq, you know, they'll be able to play positions of comfort on the defense. You know, get the AWP in CeRq's hands. Brehze is going to find, multi-kills on top mids. It's going to be a lot harder, I think, for Vitality to close the game, even though they have 5 rounds in advantage right now.
Evil Geniuses testing Vitality in that first half, but as we can see, double figures still achieved by the French squad. Everyone talks about baguettes, but no one talks about the cheese.
Cheese is the best part.
Cheese and honey. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh,
Let's line up for CeRq, who's looking for a 30, finds it. Tries to escape with the reload, but perhaps he has done enough. Evil Geniuses don't have a great time with the pistols, but this could certainly help. It could. That bomb has to be rescued. shox making an opening into the B bomb site. And I would imagine that Apex has been heard jumping into the apartments. And now they really have to gravitate towards this bomb. But shox on the flank with over a minute. Denied by MICHU. He's got his back covered. And I'm sure they know that shox is in the apartments. The crossfire is here. And he is doomed. EG, take a pistol round.
Yeah, really nice. Brehze again, just massively impactful with all of his plays and really set them up for some success here. Going into the CT side with the money and with the control. The question for Vitality is, what do they have? Are they gonna, I would imagine they'll full save. Oh, they actually go for a force buy. They did not get the bomb down. They have decided to go for the force buy. Interesting choice.
Interesting approach.
Yeah. This is a good response from EG too. They're taking... Oh, okay. That's not gone deep enough, but that might be to Stanislaw's advantage, because he got a bit of info there. Re-smoked. But what happens when these smokes go away? Do Vitality burst up Banana? They just might,
They have one flashbang. And Apex is going to... Oh, I thought he was going to line it up by the stairs. The typical Banana flash, but that's not the case. I think he is lining. Yeah, there we go. Different one to the more common one at the bottom of the stairs. Stan will try to buy some time now. Will there be a rotation, though? Obo's the man to look towards top Banana. And I think Vitality were trying to get a third man to rotate with that presence. But in fact, Stan's considering going towards the A bomb site as Obo moves back into a more defensive position. 35 seconds on the clock. We've got 3 smokes for Vitality. Apex creeping, looking for a headshot. Tags Obo. He only sees one player, I believe, but there are 3, almost 4, going in that direction now as they try to swarm the A bomb site. CeRq in the graveyard won't last very long, and Obo will deliver behind the boxes. Brehze as well. ZywOo with the 180. ZywOo, of course, 15 seconds. Can he retrieve that bomb? Molly, actually, Molly's gone beyond it. The Molly's gone too far, and Stan's in some trouble, but he will deliver the frag, and EG will survive.
Good damage, though, overall, for the Vitality side. And looking forward to seeing, now that Vitality will be in a position to have guns, how it starts to look in terms of that T side dynamic or map control. Are they going to play for that Banana position early on? It remains to be seen. One more round with the pistols. And EG playing it like they did in the previous round here. Going for that deep control. We don't have any flashbangs. It's really cool when you see teams can just pop flash through this Banana control. But no nades. They just have to hit shots.
Wow.
And there you go.
Well, there may have been a gap in that smoke. I'm not sure, because you can see on the radar where Stan died towards the old car position. But the way the smoke was on the radar looked like there may have been a gap in it. I don't know. But ZywOo's looking for more now as Obo will continue to engage with the M4. Maybe get that utility down and be careful. Apex will get dropped, and he wasn't even a target, I don't think.
No. Feels bad, man. CeRq goes down to misutaaa. It's a good trade. 3v3. Oh, you almost see it happening. MICHU will hold his ground very steady. ZywOo could still cause problems, though. Could still do more economic damage. right now, ZywOo would be trying to set his team up. They're going to be buying next round. So if ZywOo can get another kill or two, again, the pressure on the money for EG is real.
Two kills out of that, and finally Vitality will be on the bye. EG just 2 rounds behind now, and Vitality have a quest to try and capitalize on the damage they did in the prior 2 rounds. We'll see if they're able to do that. Uncomfortable viewing, I think, already for Vitality fans. People's pick'ems are at risk, it feels like. Just a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, no gap. Just ZywOo is all.
Yeah. Imagine being on the receiving end of that. You're just minding your own business.
Well, if his name comes up, you may just say fair enough.
I suppose. Okay, so we have very aggressive banana control in terms of util from EG. Brehze going deep on holes as well. The question is, Vitality, are they going to just go for the top mid take? Yes, they will, but at the same time, they will lose Kyojin towards bottom banana. That's not good.
Surely they try and make a play to A now.
Yeah, it's very weird. They've cut noise, but there's so much info for EG.
Is he going to peek into this with the bomb? He is, and well, there's a minute on the clock, so that's not too much information, but it does feel as somewhat worrisome for Vitality. EG with some players running hot already on the T side, moving into CT comfort now, peeking, lacking respect. Bomb dropped again in mid.
It's so insane that MICHU's going for a peek there because they literally have so much map control that they know precisely where the T's are. So
yeah, you did speak about confidence earlier, Dan.
Yeah, it's funny because it's one of those plays that's just like completely not necessary. But MICHU's gone for it. He got the kill.
Psychological warfare. The brazenness to do that has promise in it.
Definitely. And I mean, shox in the 1 versus 4, 20 seconds to go. There's a front side smoke. He knows it's going to be held from spawn, looking for someone to go deeper. Oh, he's got the sound cues. There's shox! And he's taken down 2. He's got 10 seconds left, and CeRq is going to take him down. But he's done some extra damage there. It was looking like EG would survive with 5, but they end up surviving only with 2 in the end.
Yeah, so at least he got something out of it, out of an almost non-situation. But Vitality have not won a round in this half just yet. It has been 4 rounds in a row. And hey, we've had like 1 full buy in that. Again, they went for the force buy after losing the pistol round without planting the bomb, which certainly sets them back somewhat. And this, oh, I do like this buy from Vitality. We have seen some increased success with the Tech 9s at this event. That's a good start. Stand being removed, and MICHU must deliver now. But that double nade from Obo will certainly help. That really neutralizes things. A fast round from Evil Geniuses. Brehze going down mid, giving Vitality no room to breathe. That is exactly the round they needed when you saw how dangerous that buy was with the Tech 9s.
Yeah, totally agree. And it's interesting, you know, we have a 10-10 scoreline, but in terms of like the fragging on the server, it feels like Vitality are in a place where they have been fragging more, but EG have been getting a lot of those impactful entries in that first half. You know, we saw from Brehze and so on. So you would convert effectively 2 kills into a round win. So that's one way to explain how there's like less frags on EG, but they've got a similar round score. And going into this now, you do start to worry. You do start to worry if you're a fan of Vitality and a fan of the 0-3 EG pick'em, like a lot of people have. shox picking up the AWP on the T side again. So applying the pressure towards Banana. CeRq out there though. Tiny little gap there. Oh, gotta be so careful. They will force some of these CTs back on Banana. Still fighting over it though. A deep smoke from Obo. That says that they're intending to try to retake Banana control, but they're not.
Kyojin in the apartments now, showing some presence there. Stan and Brehze are in the pit. Top mid has been given up, but we can see MICHU moving around on long. Only with the Tech 9, MICHU.
Yeah.
1 minute on the clock. ZywOo's been patient on Banana. He's been waiting. You can see that CeRq has obviously a classic angle, if you will. And there's just no sound. So what do EG do? Do they expend their... I mean, they have 1 incendiary and 5 flashbangs at this point. The smoke grenades are long gone. Vitality have had top mid for a while, so it is a guessing game for EG.
Oh, they're going to go for a B split. It looks like they might go for a B split here. Only 1 smoke remaining.
There's no flash.
There is no flash. This is going to go down to the wire. This is looking very scary. MICHU just with a Tech 9. I don't believe it. He's found 2 with that. And it's 10 seconds to plant the bomb. And oh my god, CeRq's going to whip that shot. The trade comes through. And they can't get across to the site in time with the bomb. And Vitality, have they outplayed themselves here?
Yeah, they ran the clock down. They had no flash with which to execute on B. CeRq still whiffed his shot, but those close ranges from MICHU, the rise of the Tech 9 is here. Seen it in a few games now. Those were very, very important kills in an unlikely situation. He put himself in the best position to succeed. Close range, 1 taps with the Tech 9. He chose the point of engagement and landed the crucial shots. That second kill, instant, very, very crucial. EG in the lead now, 11-10. Desert Eagles out for Vitality. It has been rough. It has been dry for them so far. They have not won a round in this half.
That is, yeah, that's rough. That means, what, 6 in a row for EG? And they will likely pick up another one here. Here comes the top mid push. Obo there. Great supporting flashbangs. Eventually ZywOo will take him down, but CeRq gets caught. And suddenly, it's looking a little bit scary. Guns picked up, MICHU converts onto Apex, but ZywOo is snuck away with an AWP. Oh, don't do it to him.
What if EG get further than Liquid?
You know what? There is a world where that happens. There really is. You know, EG right now kind of in a position where they're looking good for Inferno. It's crazy. But ZywOo looking to make plays here. Emerging around the Porsche position, has had that bomb the whole time, but he's going to be crossing into an angle. MICHU's going to take him down and claim back the AWP. Lovely. But yeah, 12-10. EG looking better than Vitality on Inferno right now. And again, you know, we talked about how this narrative with EG exists, and they're the only ones that are able to rewrite the script. And so far, it's beginning to happen. It's a new chapter, and suddenly EG looking a bit better. This is a best of 3, though.
Vitality moving quickly towards top mid. Maybe expecting 3 plays towards B. That's not the case. Obo, Brehze, and CeRq have a crossfire on shore, but Obo's not going to last very long at all. CeRq with so many targets. Shock and awe from Vitality, and the trades will continue. 2v3, Stan and MICHU out of position. They're smoked off and at both ends of long. There is some money for them, but it's not the case for everybody. We can see Obo's got $250, but they can spread the wealth if they choose to go for this. They need to be given something, though, by Vitality. That forward smoke means they could creep up onto the Vespa, into the graveyard position, and that's what they were looking for. Now it's a 2 versus 2 with plenty of time.
Hugely important round to be converted for Vitality. Their money's not very good, and here goes MICHU with the flash. He's so blind. There's the trade from Stan, though. Where's the last player? Up on graveyard. shox able to tie a nice little bow on that one and finish it all off. Convert it for Vitality. 11-12 with that round win. Vitality looking to bring things back in their favor. Although I do believe that we have more than enough in the bank here for EG to continue a buy. And buy they will. Mac 10 on misutaaa, so might see a fast pop here, either up Banana or through apps. Fast play around the Hall's position.
With Misutaaa on the Mac 10. I can see Apex. Well, they've got one flashbang if they choose to do a horse pop. Kyojin has no utility. There's that one flashbang out. Then Mac 10's going to make its way towards the bomb site, but there'll be another flashbang, which is going to cause some problems for shox. And Brehze and Ovo may just hold things down here, but then again, maybe not 3-on-3 as Brehze is creeping around the smoke. Kyojin goes back for a second attempt, and now it's 2 versus 2. Bomb planted for the pit position. MICHU on long once again. MICHU and Stan to try and retake once more.
Another huge 2v2 retake attempt on this B site. Kyojin so far really doing a great job. Oh, he's on 9 HP in the pit position. Very, very weak. Oh dear. Apex somehow wins that battle against MICHU, but both of them, Kyojin and Apex, very low on health. Stan, elevated position, pops Kyojin. Oh, the timing on the incendiary. Is he going to finish him off? Not quite, but he does tag him down to 2 HP. Stan goes for the tap. He doesn't go for the hold. He could have just held it. Oh no! Stan, he's run out of time.
Why didn't he hold the bomb? That was the entire play. That was the whole point.
Oh no.
The hesitation. That was his round. He did everything correctly. He did everything right.
Oh no. He had he was fine. He just had to defuse.
Oh, that's a choke. That is a choke.
How long does the incendiary last again? 7 seconds?
I mean,
long enough.
Yeah, that was the play. He did everything right. Just need to defuse the bomb. That is a crucial round.
Oh man.
Oh, look at their money. It's broken their money. Not like this.
Ooh.
Not like this.
That's maybe.
Let's put them on eco at 12-12.
Yeah, that
at 12-12. That.
If they lose off of that's going to be one of the rounds that you look back at and you think, oh dear.
Oh, that one hurts, man. That's more than a bee sting right there.
Imagine Vitality. They must be absolutely laughing.
I don't know if they're laughing, but I think a sigh of relief there is there. I don't know if they're laughing just yet. This has not been comfortable, this game.
Oh, shox is below them right now on this mid push. He's waiting for the perfect moment to emerge from the depths. Oh, he's been spotted. CeRq goes into the depths and pulls him out. Takes the frag. Misutaaa, though, good trades in mid.
They know Stan and MICHU are the B rotation players. Stan's already towards A though, making his way towards apartments. And I think Vitality have to move together here and just keep the trade fragging to keep that man advantage. Because this round has turned into chaos immediately. And they need to limit the variance by staying together, I think.
Yeah, Stan actually is in a great position for redemption. The redemption arc, we talked about it.
Oh.
Trigger discipline here. How many is he going to get? Oh, he's being looked for by ZywOo. Only the one, but that does make it doable. A 1 versus 2 is very doable here for MICHU, but he doesn't know how far forward these players are. They might be looking for him for all he knows. Bomb gets planted, and MICHU should be able to assume that probably one player's on site, especially seeing that smoke. But now they can kind of just go anywhere from behind that smoke. So everything's unknown for MICHU.
2 Molotovs as well for Vitality, although this is not the time to pull a Molotov out, of course. They have a crossfire, and that is way more important than a molly. If your teammate goes down, you have to be in position to trade. MICHU has a kit, but I don't think he's even going to make it to the other side of the site to even start defusing this bomb. Creeps out, instant trade from ZywOo. That's why you don't pull grenades out. Both your riflers out, instant trade. That's how you win the round. He wasn't defusing that bomb anyway, but that was a great example. Ignore the utility in that point. You're playing a 2 versus 1. You played a 2 versus 1.
All right. So this is crazy. I mean, I was expecting that EG would get kind of bodied based on what we've seen so far. But Vitality, you know, not having the smoothest game themselves and EG playing a bit better is making this very close. We have a real game on our hands. CeRq confident. He's out there in mid. He's looking for that mid pick, or possibly even the alt mid pick.
Man.
It's going to fall back here. Obo as well rotating off of B, expecting perhaps the top mid take to come in, but in reality, Vitality are going for a hard hit on B. They've found a timing here, James.
Ooh.
Oh no! Stan gets a double!
Just when you thought it was safe to close out the game, it's Stan's turn for the collateral. 5-on-3, MICHU not showing his position just yet, and there's hesitation from Vitality. Out comes MICHU, the bomb is dropped. That's all the information, that means rotation. 3 players now for EG around this B bomb site. Brehze staying in boiler just in case of a late rotation. These smokes will soon be gone, there's a minute, but they've got to find these kills. shox now has got so much to do, the flashbang completely blind, and EG just like that are back in this.
Yes, yeah, you know, the redemption for Stan there. That double completely stuffed the push. And with that, they're in a pretty good spot here now, because I don't think that Vitality have a... Yeah, they didn't really have bank there. I'm not sure what their loss bonus looks like at the moment, but it's not going to be a great look for them on the money. Yeah, indeed, we can see that they are lacking a proper buy here. So EG, very ahead. That's a great shot from Stan as well.
Oh, this is quite the best of 3 we have on our hands.
Yeah, yeah. It's going 3 maps here. If EG win this, it's definitely going 3 maps, I feel like. And we have Vertigo next, which is the pick of Vitality, for those of you who missed the veto. And then I believe the finishing map would be Dust 3. Dust 3? Dust 2. We're unveiling Dust 3 at this event, at the major. You heard it here first.
I haven't played Dust 3 for years, Dan.
I spilled the beans.
What about Dust 2002?
Oh, yeah. But it's Dust 2, right? I think it's Dust 2. Anyways, here comes the... Oh, the timing on that nade. It's done some damage. There we go.
That's an extra buy right there for EG. This is very interesting now, Dan. This is very interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Are you scared? Are you afraid for your pick?
Yeah, I was going to say that, like, if EG go out, the one thing that they would want to accomplish is to just ruin everybody's pick'ems. That's what they like.
This would be some, yeah,
pick'ems.
This would be some S-tier gatekeeping for sure. And let's see what they can do now as they are one. Oh, CeRq is ready for the flicks, and you know, if EG could take this map, CeRq on the CT side or Vertigo with the AWP, we mentioned it in the previous match, and it will be true here as well. That's going to be a factor. That's going to be dangerous. ZywOo hasn't really been having... I mean, he's got 21 kills because ZywOo, but, you know, it hasn't all been going his way. CeRq, does he go back for a third one? shox knows that he just might, but he thinks better of it. He also has Brehze to clean up here as well. Some pre-fire, but Kyojin's just around the corner. 2v3 now. Apex looking for something on the B bomb site. Stan has a second AWP though, and he may find this out in the worst way. A very fast jiggle, showing the gun, showing the front of his body, somehow surviving, and he takes some position as well.
This is a plant. This is a 2v3 after plant here for Vitality. This round is looking pretty done, honestly. But Stan missing that shot, allowing Apex to smoke CT, get across to plant the bomb. Suddenly, very doable round for our Vitality. And
woo! Be careful. MICHU has a molly as well, not coming from Banana, but he still may be able to throw it. If Apex though flows his flashbang, that's half the information they need. Playing a very dangerous game. That molly's been thrown now, but there are 2 HGs to go in his direction. There's one, there's another one. They both completely whiffed though, and that bomb is ticking. That's a big frag though. Apex losing the angle. Is there time for the defuse? However, there just might be. Indeed, there will be. EG survive with 3 and find themselves a game point versus Vitality on Inferno.
I was worried for EG there. They had 2 orbs on that retake. That was uncomfortable, but the nades really provided a lot of cover. And 15-13, unbelievable. EG might be about to win their first map here in this stage. And against Vitality. Vitality definitely not feeling their form all the way just yet.
Well, I mean, they have to now, Dan, because otherwise they're out.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I feel like the rest of the best of 3, the maps, are more favorable for Vitality as we go deeper and deeper. But at the same time, you know, EG, this is going to be a massive confidence booster for them as well. Oh man, could you imagine if Vitality get knocked out by EG here? That's a world that we could be living in. We could be living in that universe, in that dimension.
Ready the milk cartons, because Vitality just may go missing in this best of 3 series. With the score lines that we saw in the previous EG matches as well, they have turned things around in a very short space of time.
And they have a dangerous breeze. So we're going for position towards Banana. And looks like he should be able to win it. EG are giving it up pretty easily. Don't want to invest too much to hold that position. So Vitality have that early Banana control. 4 players on mid, ready to defend a top mid take from Vitality. EG might just go aggressive with it too. They're going back to, they're sending MICHU back to B after seeing nothing around top mid. They really don't know what's going on right now, James. EG are at a loss.
I think most people watching don't know what's going on right now, Dan. Can't imagine the threads on HLTV right now. Although one of them will surely be titled Girlfriend Advice. Obo, more forward than we've seen previously. Really trying to catch these players off guard, and he will do exactly that. Kyojin caught out. Some support grenades as well. Hiding in plain sight, and this is going from bad to worse for Vitality. 2 versus 5 on this bomb site. They can't kill anyone. EG take the first map of the series versus Vitality of all teams. 1-0 on Inferno, 16-13, and now we see the smiles come through.
Uh-oh. Maybe that's all they needed, James. Just one win and just unlock their powers. Oh dear. Vitality are not